everyone.
Good day.
This is a case of Wilson versus King. Ms. Wilson, you are suing Ms. King for $3,000 for defamation. Ms. King, you are countersuing for $2,000. Plaintiff, you say that the defendant defamed you on Instagram, claiming that you intentionally damaged her hair. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And defendant, you say that the plaintiff damaged her hair out of jealousy, and you're countersuing for pain and suffering. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. What happened with this hair? Who's the hairdresser? Who's the client?
I'm the hairdresser.
You're the hairdresser.
Yes.
Please tell me what happened. How long had Ms. King been a client of yours?
She was a client for 4 years, and then she stopped.
4 years, okay.
Yes, she stopped being my client last year. She just ghosted me out of nowhere. And then she reached out to me this past July to do a silk press for her.
All right, so she reached out to you to do a silk press?
Yes.
Okay, and how did that go, Ms. King? You just love her. What made you decide to call Ms. Wilson?
So originally I was with her, but I had moved to a new apartment, and she was a lot further away from my new apartment, so I had to go with another stylist. But I also went with this stylist because I do hair content on social media, and Danetta wasn't comfortable being on camera with my content and on my social media. So I went with this hairstylist for that year that I did not see Danetta, but she was available for my appointment that I needed for a hair campaign that I had the following day. So then I went with Danetta at the last minute.
Okay, so you called Ms. Wilson and said, hey, you have time to fit me in for a silk press?
Yes.
All right, and so you remembered her, she had been your client, you said yes.
She was a little rude on the phone when she called me. She was talking as if she wasn't my client for 4 years, or like we didn't have a friendship at that time.
What way?
She was just saying, like, I don't want you to use chemicals on my hair. This campaign is really important to me. I need to make sure you know what you're doing.
Did you used to use chemicals when she was your client before?
No, she's always been natural, so I don't understand why that had came up, and I was a little offended by it, but I was professional.
All right, what happens when you get to the appointment, Ms. King?
So I get to the appointment and I show her a hair inspo of what I wanted. It was straightened and then curled.
Okay, so straightened and then loose curls.
Yeah, loose curls.
And the loose curls came from a curling iron or from a wand or from like a roller set?
It came from curling irons.
All right, so you ordered the picture. And did you feel like you could achieve that look on her, Ms. Wilson?
Yes, I was more than confident. She had hesitancies, so I decided to take a patch of her hair to straighten it and show this is what it'll be. We wetted the hair after that so that she can see that the curl would revert. And with that confidence of seeing that happening, she wanted to continue on with the appointment. So I went over all the products, I went over everything I was gonna use. She understood fully and went ahead and did the service for her. And at the end of the service, she was happy. It looked amazing.
You liked it at the end of the service?
Yes, it was a great job. She did a great job.
Did anyone bring a picture of what it looked like when it was done?
Yes, I do have a picture.
I'll take your little folder here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, where did we go wrong? I mean, we like our hair. We called our old stylist back.
So here's what went wrong, Your Honor. So that silk press was for a hair campaign that I did the next day. Now, a few days by, and I went to my original hairstylist and told her that I wanted to refresh my curls, like go back to my natural curly hair, because that's what most of my content is about. It's about natural curly hair, hair care, things like that.
Okay.
And as she was trying to restore my curls, she had asked me, did I put relaxer in my hair, or did the hairstylist put relaxer in my hair? And I said, no, because you would be able to know that. And she showed me a picture. She took a picture, she showed me, and my curls were straightened pretty much. It was not my original curl pattern. And I was devastated because she has worked on my hair before. And so I'm wondering myself, Your Honor, what went wrong? Because she knows my kitchen in and out. Like, what is going on?
And she also did the test area, and she says the curl reverted back.
Exactly.
Do you have a picture of what your curl looked like after you tried to wet it in?
Yes, it's in
This is it?
one. Yes.
This is it when you have the green?
Yes, when I have the green. So you can see in the front
They're a little
there,
looser.
yes, it's much looser. It's not as bouncy, it's not as full as it was in the previous photo.
And the other stylist had fully washed, conditioned, and put product in hair when they
Yes, when they had tried to get my curls back. And when I had told her, you know, how can I fix it? Like, what can I do? She had told me, well, I will try my best to get curls back, but you may have to, you know, if it's not the desire that you want, you may have to go to a specialist, or you may have to just cut it to start back over again. And to me, that put some fear in me, because I'm thinking, well, I've been doing this journey for so long, like, I don't want to have to start over, you know?
So, Ms. Wilson, I want to hear from you, because you are the professional. You see the difference in the curl pattern on the picture. What do you think happened?
I'm not sure. She wasn't seeing me for a year going into it. Anything could have happened. My problem is that she went to her 300,000 followers to say that I ruined her hair. She said that I nuked her hair. And her doing that sent hundreds of thousands of people in my comments. Like, I don't have that many followers. All of my clients, like, we talked through text, everything like that. And I had no idea that she had did this until clients were texting me, canceling their appointments out of nowhere. And at first I didn't think anything of it until a coworker had told me that Ariel had posted a video, and the video was completely defaming my business. And for a small business owner with somebody with 300,000 followers, like, that can completely kill my business. And it did. I had 4 or 5 people texting me, canceling their appointments for no reason, and then eventually telling me that the video was why.
Ms. King, when you reached out to Ms. Wilson and said, listen, my hair, the curls are different now.
She didn't reach out.
You never reached out?
I'd reach out, Your Honor. I was so upset to the point where I did not even want to talk to Danetta, because it really threw me off, because she knows my hair. So,
but how did you think you had been a client of hers for 4 years, right? You trusted her enough when your other stylist wasn't available, you called her.
Right.
You went to her, you saw her go through the products, do the test, everything was fine. You agreed to go forward with the service based upon what the test looked like. She even washed it out and showed that your curl pattern came back. Why is it that you didn't trust enough at that point, even though your curl pattern was looser, to get the details, like even to say, hey, I wanted to call and just go over the products you use. Maybe it was a certain chemical in one of the conditioners or something. Who knows, like, to do a little investigation and exploration as to what could have happened, because you were sitting there, so you would know she didn't do anything. You think she put something different on your hair than she did on the test piece?
I really don't know. She's the professional, Your Honor. So for me,
right, which is why I'm saying if you went to another professional, because see, I'm gonna say this, and I don't, y'all, don't be atting me. Don't do a video on me, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Sometimes hairdressers can be like plumbers. Have you all ever hired like plumber to do something, and then you hire another plumber to come? Whatever the first plumber did, the second plumber is going to say they did that all wrong. They would have done that differently. Has anybody had that experience?